Oh, fuck you, nigga.
I've
Alright,
never,
you gonna have to give me, like,
I've
5
heard of
minutes
this.
then.
I've heard of the statement. I've just never seen the statement.
You're gonna have to give me a few minutes.
Weird.
Yeah, are you referring to this?
Dick.
Are you referring to the scan where it says it's like infinite universes?
Madara's talking to a young Obito.
Yeah, it's like the
And
easy way to.
he tells the young Obito that the infinite Tsukiyomi has infinite possibilities. I just got the fucking ray gun. Oh my god!
I was explaining it easier.
I just got the ray gun. I don't give a fuck. Shut up.
You know how it's explained. Jay, I like
We'll just wait until I just finish this one.
I just got the ray gun, nigga.
He's finished. He's finishing the game.
Yeah, this nigga.
Nah, it's gonna be like plus 50 rounds after I got the fucking ray gun.
Yeah, like I'll just see if you should know what I'm talking about. Are you aware like infinite Tsukiyomi, like there's like a universe in your mind?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking
about? Not really. I guess.
It's just
I'm so broken.
I've never actually read Naruto. I just argue some of the arguments because it's funny.
Yeah, it's just it traps like gives everybody like their own separate like universe within their mind, and then like however many people Elijah wants to argue. Man, I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't know about the infinite possibilities one, but
it's good for you right now.
Yeah,
just gonna wait for Elijah.
Wait. Who is even debating?
It's me and Elijah.
I'll let Elijah go.
Why is Elijah putting zombies in the middle of the debate?
Nigga, he asked me to debate. Get off my dick.
He's just finishing around. He's just finishing.
Why did you agree if you literally? Oh, you're not even serious.
You guys did not have to pull up, nigga. I can debate whenever I want. Fuck.
I told you.
I understand that, dumbass. I'm saying, bro, never mind. You're not even serious.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. When he's finished it, we're just gonna continue. It's fine.
Okay, so I'll just explain to you the scan. If you just don't fuck with it now, I'll send it to you after. The infinite Tsukiyomi said it have infinite possibility. Oh, I literally already said that. You asked for a scan. Holy fuck. I feel like you said it right now. Hold up. Oh, fuck. It's on my phone and my phone's dead. Literally, fuck me. How am I going to do this?
Sage, that boy for scan.
He doesn't have the scan.
Is it when Obito's in the cave?
No, alright, so all I know is it's Madara talking to the young Obito with the little fucking spikes on his neck.
Does Obito have long hair? Does Madara old?
Yeah, he has the spikes on his neck and shit.
Alright. I'll go look for that scan. Hold on.
Infinite Tsukiyomi, infinite possibilities.
Sage. I know what you're saying in general chat. That's why I'm letting him finish the game first.
That's literally what I'm saying. It's not even serious, bro.
That's why I'm letting
them.
What scan are y'all looking for?
Nigga, I'm gonna use no fucking excuse. I don't care if Jay's better than me, dude.
I'll look for it. What scan is it?
Back to Elijah. Where are you actually trying to
scale them? Probably knows the scan.
Where are you actually trying to scale them, Elijah?
Dude, I'm not gonna have you fucking say, "Oh, I could just let you get that, dude." I'm actually trying to argue. Fuck.
I know you. I'll still let you argue and shit. I just want to know.
It's like infinite 4D.
Weird. I feel it.
Wait, Elijah, what's the scan?
You know the scan where Madara's explaining to a young Obito that the infinite Tsukiyomi has infinite possibilities?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Elijah.
Alright, I finished around. Fuck! My phone's still dead.
What do you mean?
Didn't I literally just fucking transcend that this nigga Jay is better than me yesterday, dude? I don't know why this nigga Sage is on my dick.
Wait, did he?
I did.
Lamau.
Not a good look.
Why is that not a good look, Poopy? What you trying to say? Whoa. I'm not having this disrespect.
It's not like that, Jay.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, then you got homegrown and cool.
I was about to hope both of you right now. Nigga,
So,
you lost me on what?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Lost
I
to
need.
BT.
Okay, bro, you got it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
Future Shroud might be the best
Just
build
like how
ever.
Germany won World War II, you got a homie.
Here, and then like spam the whole game. Okay, so basically, oh fuck, I forgot like any further context.
Fuck, nigga, send it.
Nigga, it's on my phone. My phone is dead.
Charge that shit, bitch.
Look in scans
if I had
one.
a charger, I think I would charge it.
Look in scans one.
Okay.
Attaboy, Poopy.
Yeah, it's that scan. Yeah, it's that scan. Infinite Dreams won, but I don't know about possibilities. Yeah, dumbass, because you're not good enough to find the fucking scans I'm referencing. You don't got that argumentation on you, nigga. You can't be like me, nigga.
So you're arguing these are all
probably a different
Right, so Pasta, you know what the multiverse theory is?
What'd you say? Oh. I'm like high right now. What'd you say?
Hold up. Oh fuck!
Both these niggas finna make excuses, bro?
You know what the multiverse theory is?
I'm not gonna make an excuse.
You know what the multiverse theory is? You know how it states like the multiverse has infinite timelines, and in each of these timelines, it goes like it goes under a different possibility.
So you're arguing infinite possibilities for like what you trying?
I'm just saying like the Tsukiyomi is able to create infinite possibilities, but would like basically be just like infinite timelines, which is infinite fourth dimensional structure or construct, whatever.
I don't think they're like real. I think that I don't see why they'd be like actual, like because you have stuff like within Buddhism, which is like deeply rooted within Naruto. There's stuff such as like your inner universe, and you know what your inner universe represents, right?
Could you tell me?
Yeah, I'll just get you this. Unironically, just get you the scan of it. Shit.
Trickster trying to move down the VC, bro.
I'm Trickster. I'm literally gonna kill myself.
Galore card. Are we not gonna go back to damn other VC?
Yeah, we can.
Well, it's kind of up to this nigga Galore, because
essentially it's just something like it's something that isn't it's not necessarily real. It's just something that's imaginary, and then something that you can control and what you call it. You like go under.
Prove that like this is what the Tsukiyomi is like doing?
No, I mean that's what I'm asking. I'm saying this is a thing within Naruto too, because of obviously you know that it's you know about the Orochimaru versus Sasuke, right? Where Orochimaru says he's brought him into his inner universe. Yeah, like there's like the fight between like Kid Sasuke and Orochimaru inside of Orochimaru's like inner universe.
Dude, Loki, could you prove that this is what the Tsukiyomi's referencing, bro?
What?
Like, I don't think that this is what the Tsukiyomi is referencing when they.
Why do you think it's something that's physical, like physical reality?
I don't think that you could prove it. Actually,
you think that they're like physical realities?
I don't think. I don't know, dude. You're making like the assertion here that it's like absolutely referencing that it's like
I'm saying
fucking dreams and fake fucking possibility, fake worlds, and I'm asking you to prove this or give me no substantiation.
I'm saying it's more likely to be this, right? Because you're obviously arguing with like physical possibility or physical worlds, right? That's your argument. It's presupposition behind your argument because you're trying to argue it's infinite 4D.
Whatever.
So you're arguing the physical. This the implied premise behind your argument.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying that what you call it. You're arguing that these things would have to be physical because you're arguing that it's infinite 4D by doing this, right?
So, why does a timeline have to be physical in order for it to like be a 4D construct, like for it to be able to scale?
Okay, so when we reference physical in the sense of it's actually tangible and like real. is real rather than actually imaginary. So the problem with this, right, is like when we talk about like dimensional tiering and stuff, we obviously talk about what our physical universe would be like. So the Naruto physical universe or the Dragon Ball universe, right? And when we talk and when we get to such things as this, right, when we get to such things as this, we have to differentiate between things that are imaginary and things that are real, because imaginary things don't actually like have an effect on your physical body, or in the sense of like they don't have an effect on how hard you can hit or how fast you can.
Why does something need to have an effect on my physical body in order for it
Okay,
to dimensionally scale above the third dimension?
So the problem is, right, so when you're like 4D in terms of AP, which is what you're trying to get.
Hold on, let me do this real quick, Loki. I'm gonna give y'all some gameplay. Alright, go ahead.
But yeah, so what you call it, when you talk about stuff that are like 4D in terms of like your AP, you're obviously referencing how hard your character can actually throw a punch, or how fat or how hard your character can do an attack.
Yeah, that's fine, but why? You're not answering my question. I'm asking why this stuff.
I'm getting into that, Elijah. Don't do this.
Go ahead, then stop fucking filibustering.
Right, so the reason why you're being a fucking retard is because if these things are fucking true, then it would have to have some sort of effect on your physical body, which is why these things would have to be physical. Do you not understand that, or are you a fucking retard?
You're not answering my question at all.
I am. You're saying, why does this have to be something that's physical or have to have a physical effect in your body? And I've explained why they do, because it's something to do with AP from your physical body. Something you have to do with physical punches or attacks, right? And if I'm referencing these physical punches and attacks as something that's physical, right, then if you're trying to scale this thing to infinite 4D and trying to say these characters have this AP, then you're saying they're physically this strong, right? So if you're not proving they're physically this strong and it's only something to do with their imagination, then I don't give a fuck about it, because it doesn't actually scale you there.
Yeah, why doesn't it actually scale you there, Jay?
I've already explained. The fuck?
No, you haven't.
I have.
Dude.
I've explained the difference between things that are imaginary and things that are physical or tangible or things you can affect.
You have explained why the difference, like the differentiate or the different whatever the fuck, means that one could like make you stronger than the other.
Because physical AP tiering or AP tiering from a tiering system is in reference to things you do physically, or something you will have to, or the amount of energy you can output through an attack, not something.
Show me that it's referencing physical, like physical abilities.
I think it's pretty obvious. It makes I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I don't care about how obvious it is.
Because of the fact.
Show me where it says that.
I'm not done, bitch. Right? So I think it's pretty obvious because of the fact that when they reference things being this strong or this fast, they're referencing physical feats. That's why when you go to things such as pages within wikis or when they're in the tiering system and they reference how strong someone is, they don't go based on their imagination. Because if you go based on your imagination, you can be any fucking strength that you want. It doesn't make fucking sense, right? But if we're talking about things that are physical, things that can affect other characters, right, then obviously it's more likely to be referenced to the things they do, the things they do with their physical capabilities. Holy shit.
My little manhole isn't safe anymore.
Elijah got passive rage with it. No, I'm just doing my Aspergian shit because it's fun.
No, my little manhole is not safe.
I'm on my Aspergian shit for fun.
Okay, what were you saying?
All right, so what I'm saying, right, is Elijah, the reason why it would have
it's obvious. I don't care if it's obvious.
The reason why it would have to be something that's physical, because if we're talking about imagination of said character, the imagination of said character doesn't actually like physically affect the person that they're fighting against, or it doesn't physically affect it doesn't physically affect them in the sense of they get hurt from certain attacks that you imagine in your head, unless you can show that this imaginary thing could then come into reality.
Jay, I noticed you're just saying the exact same thing over and over again in different words.
I'm not. I've just told you that, like, we explained that these things is not like they're not physically affecting something, or they're not affecting the other character. right? These things are
You
only
wanna
these things
go to
only
conclusions?
these things only go to the extent of your character's mind, which doesn't actually affect my character in any situ
Wanna go to
any like,
conclusions?
anyway. Yes, we can go to conclusions.
Okay.
All right, I'll go first. All right, so I think I've won because I've accurately differentiated between physicality and reality and imaginary things. So I've said obviously, if you were to say, oh yeah, my character is this level of strength in their on their head or in their mind, right, and it doesn't actually affect the other person when they throw these imaginary attacks at this level of strength. If they're throwing these attacks at this other person, it doesn't actually affect them because they're physically not hurt or mentally not hurt, which is something I brought up multiple times. Then I referenced the tiering system in reference to something that is physical, because when they show this, they're usually showing things that are physical feats, right? When we're talking about things that are dimensional anyway. All right, so I think I won based off these 2 points. Anything?
What's it called? So I said that. All right. So he said that. What's it called? The fucking whatever the fuck. The infinite possibilities is only happening inside of the person's mind. And I asked him to like differentiate like the capability of somebody doing it, or not the capability, like the strength of doing it in your mind and doing it physically. Like what would the difference in strength be? He said one thing, and I like never gave substantiation for that, and like the one thing didn't even refute it at all. And when I asked him to like give a different fucking debunk, he said the exact same thing in different words. And when he said that he said the tiering system is referring to physical things, I asked him what to show me where in the tiering system it says it's referring to physical things, and he just didn't do that at all. Was I heard?
SRW? You here still?
Fuck, dude.
You hear that shit?
Yeah, I did. That shit was like 90% bullshit. I was like zoning out. Overall, I think Jay won. I think his points were more concrete and solid. I guess Elijah only had like one thing to fall back on. I think Jay did a reliable enough job of just proving why that wouldn't inherently scale to his character.
Could you explain that?
Like, what do you want me to explain? Like, what are you
explain why like he had more solid points?
like? Okay, your point was entirely just contingent on the fact that like you wanted to prove that like just because like what was it like just because it was in like their minds, it wasn't in the real world, therefore it doesn't scale to like their AP. No, that was what he said. Fuck. What did you say before that?
Dude, did you not? There's no fucking way.
No, dude. I told
No
you.
way you.
And I'm fucking tired right now, dude. Like,
Can we get a different judge?
Is anyone else listening enough to that?
I don't know.
I was listening, but I don't think Elijah wants me to judge.
I don't.
I was recording this shit. If y'all want to just fucking hear that, and you can someone else in VC.
I can judge.
But what's you can go to that. You can go to that.
Yeah,
Kari, were you here this
Elijah,
whole
we can
time?
get Elijah.
Yeah, I was listening the whole time.
Wait, one
Okay,
second,
yeah,
one
Kari
second,
could
one
judge.
second. Continuing on. Right. I mean,
No, just let Kari judge it.
Sure.
All right, sure. So I think if Elijah just spent more time saving up money and buying better guns, he could have gotten to a higher round faster. I think sticking with the ray gun was probably like a big mistake that he made. if he switched to like a drum gun or a rifle, he probably would have been able to clear those rounds faster, fire them up faster.
The ray gun's
maybe
literally
train
way
the zombies a
better.
little bit better.
Yeah,
Not a good point again, Elijah.
No, he is Jeremiah.
I agree with that.
What?
Because
So
he
I
really,
agree
like
with
the
that.
ray gun really held him back.
Sadly.
He was nerfed by the ray gun. You really should have picked a different weapon, my boy. But yeah,
Tell his ass again.
Yeah,
baby.
I also think if you were playing in like higher than 15 FPS, you probably would have been able to, see more zombies.
Yeah, why is your frame rate so
retard?
bad, Elijah?
It's just because of
Your
my
stuff is in
camera.
15 FPS,
It's
my
because
nigga.
of my camera. I'm at 120 FPS right now.
Bro, this nigga is a -5 FPS right now, bro.
Because of my camera, dude.
Yeah, that's my
Hey,
my
Elijah,
judgment. If you disagree, you can debate with me.
Elijah. All right. We
Okay,
can
do you
just
think
get
Sage
someone.
could judge if Sage
can-
could give reasoning for why I lost instead of like fucking
Why
everyone
did you
does.
think I was not gonna give reason?
All right.
You just assume I was not.
I thought you were gonna give reasoning, but like you did on my dick. That's why I didn't want you to judge. But if there's no other judge, then go ahead. I don't care.
Sage, who do you think won?
I think like Jay probably won.
I disagree with that, Sage.
All right, dude.
That's fair.
I'll take that as a concession. All right, Jay, you lost that point. Continue
All right.
on, buddy.
Well, no, go on, Sage. Actually, give your reason. Sage.
Oh, you said okay. Sorry, hold on.
Right.
Wait, sorry. Does anyone know who Mist is? Who is Mist?
Oh, he was telling us that like he wants to debate you, and like on his main account, he was like a demon who beat your ass. Oh fuck.
Who the fuck is Mist? All right. Hey, nah, but I was gonna say oh yeah, sorry. I think Jay won because when they were kind of going back and forth, and Elijah was explaining how Jay didn't explain why they have to be physical and why it being imaginary would not or why it has to be physical and only physical things would scale you, not like imaginary things. Elijah kind of was only saying how he didn't explain, and Jay just like extrapolated like 3 times, and I just think Elijah didn't actually refute. He just like said that.
Tell me what kind of extrapolation he had?
I'm about to burp.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Elijah. You just need a better loadout, bro. That's all it is.
Nigga, I'm losing the fucking best gun in the game, you stupid bitch.
It's fine.
Then why you still losing, nigga?
Nigga,
Why don't you just Elijah, why don't you just stream the game instead of the negative frames?
Box.
Oh yeah, it's weird. Yeah, what you call it? But
oh wait, no, Elijah.
asking for my extrapolation.
Right here. If I don't fuck it.
Are you listening, Elijah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Jay was explaining how like imaginary things, if they don't actually affect like anyone on like a physical level, or like when they're throwing around these imaginary attacks, it's not actually physically affecting anyone, then it just would not scale in terms of AP. And then you kind of just repeated yourself.
He said that verbatim.
No, he
said
he
said
I'm pretty sure he just did say that verbatim.
Well, when he said that, said like, oh, they're not attacking somebody on a physical level, so it wouldn't scale to their AP. I asked him why you would need to attack them on a physical level in order for it to scale your AP, and he just never responded. He just repeated himself.
I did respond. I referenced the tiering system as obviously being in reference to things that are physical.
Yeah, and I asked you to prove that the tiering system references physical.
I told you when they what you call it, when on the wiki pages, and then when they use scaling for these things, they talk about like destroying or they talk about these characters have done. I talk about physical feats. I talk about physical feats these characters. One day I said when on the wiki pages where they publish out their own characters scalings and stuff, they reference like how what you call it. They reference how like the physical feats someone's done within the manga, and the things they're actually like.
Prove that the tiering system references that. Dude. References the physical.
That is what's going.
Could you let Sage give his reasoning for his judgment and not you giving your reasoning for his judgment? Like what?
Go on, continue, Sage.
All right. Yeah. So you said that sorry. Explain what you said again, because when Jay started talking, I like tuned out.
So he said that, or when you said that, the physical AP would scale above the fucking dream AP because you're actually affecting the person. And I asked him to prove why you would, or I asked him to like explain why you would need to actually affect the person for it to scale your AP. And he says because the tiering system references their physical capabilities. And I asked him to prove that, and he just never did.
So he said that and the tiering system refers to people like physically committing feats, and then you like prove that he never proved it. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jay, is this true?
I did prove it. I referenced.
You did it.
Wait, 1 second. I referenced things that are like put on the wiki, stuff like characters tierings and stuff, and then I referenced those as physical feats, rather than like things that are imaginary and stuff like that. And then he just never refuted it. He just doesn't think that proves my argument, but I think it does without refutation.
Well, hold on. Are y'all saying genjutsus are imaginary attacks, bro?
He just like kind of agreed to it, being imaginative.
So you said that the tiering system references physical feats. That's what I asked you for proof for, Jay. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what he asked you for proof for.
And I was using the evidence of what you call it. I was using the evidence of no. He's saying prove that it's in reference to physical things, and I went and told him about the what you call it. I told him about the wiki things.
Dude, you know talking about?
Stop, Elijah. We're not gonna do this. I talked about obviously the reference to the physical feats that what you call it. They're the characters in like what in wiki pages are shown within like character stats and profiles, and he just never asked for proof of this necessarily. He just like kind of was like.
No, he never said that.
Just said, I did. If you look at the recording, I referenced. I did.
Okay, go ahead.
Recording definitely shows that I said that.
All right, go ahead and get the recording.
Still, yeah, boy.
Yeah, someone go get that recording.